Welcome back, everybody, to We Are Infinite with Glenn Burgess. What an amazing fucking night here in Minnesota. An amazing night to be alive. Another fucking amazing night just to breathe and be thankful for my life. To be thankful for the doors that are opening. To be thankful to be awakened and to not be lost in the sauce. Just being thankful for the people and places and things that are in my life that are positive now. I am extremely, extremely grateful. And my goal tonight is to talk about this topic and to hope that this topic will change somebody's course of life. But tonight we are going to talk about how to know that you're on the process of being awakened. You see, being awakened is an awakening state. It's awakening out of slumber, awakening out of sleep. You see, when we're lost, we're dead. We're dead to ourselves. We're dead to nature. We're dead to everything. We are a dead planet in the solar system, just a planet existing, just like a meteor or an asteroid floating within space. It's dead. It's not doing nothing but traveling. It's the same with our lives. Our lives are dead. We are lost when we are not awakened. We are just going with the flow, going with the flow of the gravitational pull of other galaxies and other universes that are alive. You see, when we're in the gravitational pull of everything else and we're lost, we're just going according to everything else. We're being led to where we need to be instead of leading ourselves. See, when you're in a state of being awakened, you're starting to realize that your life isn't adding up to the way it should be. You're starting to realize that something is wrong, that you're not happy, that you're missing something, and deep down inside you there's an empty space, a void that needs to be filled. That's how you know that you're in the state of being awakened, that there's an empty void that needs to be filled, which not actually needs to be filled, needs to be let out, because there's a greater part of who you are deep down in the core of your being, and it's telling you to awaken. It's leading you to being awake. See, not many people, if any, well, less than, I'd say, 90% of the world's population are lost. And if you're coming in tune with who you are on the process of being awakened. You are on the process to enlightenment. You are on the process to being successful, to being prosperous, to being who you truly fucking are. That is the process of being awakened. That's how you know you're in the state of being awakened, is when your soul, your spirit, and your true essence of who you really fucking are is screaming to you. It's showing you things. It's starting to show you that the media, that politics, that the things and reality of this planet Earth that we see every day is not our reality. It's not who we truly are. Working a 9-to-5 job, going to college and doing all these extracurricular activities because the world gives them to us and wants us to do them. That's not who we are. That is what the lost are doing constantly on a daily and day-to-day basis. That's not who we are. That's not our true essence. That's not our true being. And that's not what we were placed here to be. We were placed here to be our greatest versions of ourselves. And when we're on a process to being awakened, our soul screams to us. And when it's screaming to us and we start to realize that these things are not our true reality and that we're carrying an image, we're starting to realize that we are on the process of being awakened. So you can't comprehend it right now. It takes time. You have to relax and let the universe grab a hold of you and pull you in the direction of being awakened. See, it'll lead you away from the darkness and into the light of who you really are. You are a universe. You are a galaxy with many other planets and many other stars and solar systems pulling in your own gravitational pull. But see, when you're lost and you're not awakened, you are a dead planet. You are a meteor. Like I said, you are an asteroid just floating and being pulled by other gravitational pulls, other universes that are alive, that know the truth, but are not acting according to truth. You see, when it's hard, it's very hard to comprehend. When you're lost and on a state of being awakened, your spirit As long as you're being motivated and as long as you're disciplined to finding who you truly are, the universe will guide you. It will lead you in the direction that you need to go. It will pull you in a gravitational pull of who you are in your own universal scheme of things. You see, you are the light. See, light travels at 186,000 miles per second. That's your knowledge. That's your thoughts, your vibrations, and your frequency. That when you think them and you express them and you vibrate them out into the universe, that light is traveling, and it's traveling fucking fast. And what it does is it goes around and pulls other things with the same light, the same vibration and frequency into your path. You're drawing planets and stars into your galaxy, into your universe. And the universe will do this for you because you are the universe. When you start thinking higher and you start being aware of who you are and you start realizing that you are on the state of being awakened, the universe will bring these things to you to help you excel, to help you succeed, to help you be prosperous. That's how you know that you are on the state of being awakened. Is when you can see these things and understand, well, not totally understand, but know that something isn't right. Knowing that you've been trapped in a box, that you've been lost, that you've been dead to yourself, and not only to yourself, to the world around you. When you're in the state of being awakened, it's lighting up a whole new world of reality. It's lighting up a whole new path, a whole new elevation of who you are. There's so much that you can do. There's so much that you are unaware of when you're lost. See, when you're in a state of being awakened, the universe guides you. It'll guide you to being aware of these things, to appreciating nature, to appreciating the little things that we take for granted when we're lost, because we do not pay attention to anything else other than the fake reality that's in front of our face. See, we have a veil over our eyes. But once we become awakened and we're in a state of awakening, the veil slowly lifts off and we're able to see. But it takes time. It takes patience. It takes persistency. It takes consistency to go looking after what it is that you're not aware of. That is the state of awakening. And that is how you know you are on a state of awakening, is when things don't seem right. They're not adding up no more. And you're not happy with the way your life is going. You're not happy with your relationships. You're not happy hanging out with those people, places, and things. That is how you know you are on a state of awakening. When you're seeing synchronicities, but you don't understand what they are. If you're seeing numbers like 1111 constantly, 1134, 111, 999, 666, even though it sounds bad, it's still a synchronicity. Synchronicities come to us to show us things. But when we're not in tune with who we are and we're not in tune with the awakening process, it does not make sense. And when we're lost, we can't see them any goddamn way. We're just going in the course of the way society wants us to be. We're fulfilling society's expectations, walking around with images and masks around different sets of people. And then when we come home, we put on a whole different mask, or maybe take that mask off and live an evil within inside of ourselves, within inside the realm of our own home. But see, when you're in the state of awakening, these things aren't adding up no more. You are not happy. And there's an empty space within inside yourself that needs to be fulfilled. And when you're on that state of awakening, and to know you're on that state of awakening, things will start to take hold as long as you are persistent, as long as you are consistent and motivated to finding out what it is that's making you not comfortable with who you are. The universe will help you find it. Ask, and you shall receive. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. That is the state of awakening, and that's how you know that you're being awakened. Why? Because you're going for it now. You want to know what it is that's not making you happy. You want to know what it is that's making you empty inside. You want to know what it is to be yourself, to not have to wear an image or a mask, to not fulfilling society's expectations of who you are and what they want for your life, but to do what you want to do with your life. Because let me tell you something, you can do anything you want with your life once you know who you truly fucking are. It's happening in my life as I speak. The more I search, the more I knock, the more I ask, it's being revealed. See, I'm not going to get it all in this lifetime. It's impossible. And in the next lifetimes to come, it's impossible. It's a learning process, a daily to daily learning process to being awakened, to getting to higher states of awareness, to higher states of self and self-consciousness. And when we're lost and we're finally hitting that stage, it's a blessing. Trust me, because 90% of this world will never get to that point in this lifetime. Hopefully they will, but I don't foresee it because so many people are lost in the sauce, and it is time to wake up. It's time to let that awakening process take hold. It's time to understand that we are in an awakening process and to go along with the process. See, if you don't go along with the process, you're going to stay lost. You're going to stay unhappy. You're going to stay stressed. You're going to stay depressed. You're going to stay tormented until you turn around now. Because see, you are being awakened. That's how you know you're on the awakening process. Because it will not leave you alone. Once it's time for you to wake the fuck up, the universe will not leave you alone, because that universe is yourself. Yourself wants change. Yourself is awakening now to something better, something great, something more beautiful than you can ever imagine. So take the process, take the course, take your time and learn, search, seek, and knock, and it will be open. The universe will give it to you. That is how you know you are on the awakening process, is to know that you need change. You might not know how, but it will give it to you. You see, your life will never be the same once you start that awakening process. It won't allow you to. So you might as well go in, dig deep, find out who you are, and be awakened to the next state of awakening, the next state of awareness, the next state of who you are as an individual. Because you as an individual, as a whole, are great. There'll never be another you. There'll never be another person with your talents the way that you have them. The gifts that you have can never be expressed the way that you can express them. See, when you are expressing your gifts and talents the way that you need to, you're enhancing the vibrations of the planet Earth. You're helping individuals. You're helping others get to that awakening process by you being yourself. Because the things that you can express and give, nobody else can do it the way you can, because you are one of a kind. That is how you know that you're on a state of awakening, is knowing that you are one of a kind, knowing that something ain't right in your life, knowing that you need change, knowing that you need to follow the process and the course and to elevate to whole new levels of awareness. That is how you know you're on a state of, you're on the way to awakening, the state of awakening, the state of awareness, the state of elevation. But for now, I love each and every one of you. I hope this has helped. I hope that I was able to explain this. It's kind of hard to explain, but I hope I did my best. And I hope at least one person grasps this and it helps them to excel to the next level of awareness. But for now, I love each and every one of you. We are Infinite with Glenn Burgess. Till next time, love each and every one of you. Bye.